Good morning, Anne. Morning, Steffi. Good morning, Joni and Wendy and Gloria. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Kathy. Joni's in her house, not my house. Good morning, Connie. Good morning, Steve. Diane. It's like that Billy Joel song. The usual crowd shuffles in. Morning, Marty. Morning, Brenda. My floors are getting squeakier. We've got one more minute and then we're going to get started. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Suzanne. Just in time, let's get started. Morning, Darlene. Joni's taking attendance. And let's roll those shoulders forward. And alternate. And roll them back. And alternate. And forward and back. Morning, Fran. Up and down. Morning, Janet. And alternate. And bring those arms in. And out. And wrists. Fingers. Fingers and fists. And back to your march. Morning, Betty Lee. And let's do our hula. Changing directions. And back to your march. Hamstrings. And back to your march. Toe tap. Left and right on that heel. Change that to a heel. Left and right. Go to the other heel. Left and right. Change that to your toes. And left and right on that heel. And let's march. Just a little side step. Let's add a kick. And back to your march. 4 forward with the heel, 4 back with the toe. Add your kick to the front and back. Take notice which foot you step forward with to start. In my case, it's my right, because we're going to switch it up. And forward with the left foot. For me, add that kick front and back. And back to your march. Now, I want you to put a bounce in that step and just go for a walk. I'm not sure how big your space is. Say hi to anybody you pass. Get that bounce in there. Bring those knees up nice and high. Let's double that motion. Back to singles. Back to your march. Hamstrings. Doubles. Morning, Betty. Back to singles. Back to your march. Quick drink. Let's get those arms up. So let's do our clock. 12, 11, 10, 9, 6, 2 of each. Stay up at 12. We're going to bring this up to pace. We go through the clock pretty quick this way. We'll do 2 of each. Here we go. Stay up at 12. Let's bring it back to half pace. Let's add that push forward. Let's do 2 of each. And back to your march. Whew, I felt that in the shoulders. Clock with the feet. And 12, 3, other foot. We'll do a 1 more round slow, then we'll bring it up to pace. Let's bring this up to pace. Here we go. Next time around, we're going with one leg only. Here we go. Changing to the other foot. And back to your march. I looked up to see an email I was getting, lost track of where I was. Step forward, nice high hand. Let's change this to out to the side. Let's change this out to back. Back to the sides. And back out to the front. And back to your march. So yesterday we introduced the box step, which is a variation on the V step. Today we're going to put them together. So we'll start slow. It's like this. It's a V front, a V back, box, box. We'll start slow. Here we go. It's out, out, in, back, in, and then box. Front, front, back, back. Out, out, in, in. Everybody got that? And then box. Then V. And V again. And then box. We won't add arms till we pick up the pace on this one. Back to your march. Everybody got it? Just legs. Here we go, up to pace. Screwed that up. Let's try that again. I cannot get this right. We're going to give this one a break till I can figure it out. I'm going to get a quick drink. It should work. It's not. Oh well. And on that note, let's do some boxing. Front jabs. Now you can stay at this pace. Or you can bring it up to pace, whatever you're comfortable with. I need those feet on the floor they used to use to teach people how to dance. Bring it back down. Slight knee bend, punching down. Oh, that's it. It's Friday the 13th. Thank you, Joni. I knew it couldn't be me. Back up. Change these to uppercuts. Same thing if you wish. Bring it up the pace. Bring it up tall. Bring it back down. Bend those knees. And back up. Bring it around the body with a roundhouse. Bring it up tall. Let's shorten this motion and bring it up to pace. Forward and back. And back to your march. Let's do our squats. Legs are hip width apart. And back to your march. Let's get those knees nice and tall. As you bring the stance out, it's more of a rock. And then back in. As you come in, the knees come in more into play. And back out. Back in. Let's do our 4-step double rectangle. If you weren't here yesterday, you'll pick it up fast enough. It's a 4-step, 4-step, 4-step. You're making a double rectangle. Just keep moving. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, then forward. 1, 2, 3, side. And back again, out, and forward, and across, and we're back to where we started, and forward, across, and back again, across, forward, and across. Just march in place. Okay, so here's your brain twister for today. When we go left, we do 4-step. When we go right, we grapevine. Morning, Ann. Here we go. And back to your march. I can't believe I got through a few rounds of that correctly. I just realized my left is your right and your right is my left. So do as I say, not as I do, or do as you see, not as I say. Reverse cameras, I tell you. So we're going to bring up a high knee and then a hamstring. Then we're going to switch it up. It'll be a high knee and a hamstring. And then back to your march. Toe tapping, both sets of toes. Left and right. Both heels. Then alternate, getting those hips rocking. And back to your march. Hamstrings. And then back to your march. And then that really big hula, ignoring the music. Big movements all the way around. And back to your march. And fingers. Press those fingers into your thumbs. And then snap each finger. Doesn't matter if it makes sound or not. And then wrists. Bring those arms in. And then out. And those shoulders up and down. Alternate. Forward and back. Roll those shoulders back. And roll them forward. And I'm going to get a quick drink, and I think we'll start with resistance band today. And I'm going to get my chair. We're going to do some of these exercises seated. So for the new people, our quick little human body instruction. When we get up in the morning, we tend to be achy and things creak and crack. And that's because around all of your joints is normal what's called synovial fluid. And when you sit for a length of time or when you sleep, that fluid settles away from your joints. So when you get up in the morning, it just doesn't feel right. And that's why we go through our warm-up, we go through all the major joints to get that synovial fluid back around the joints, and you don't feel quite as creaky and cracky and scratchy. Exercise class or not, you should do this every morning when you get up in the morning. You don't need music, just think of all the things that we do and get all those major and minor joints going before you start your day. Lesson done. Wrapping it up and pulsing. And out, in, out. Back to pulsing. 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left and right. Up and down, keeping that bottom hand steady. We're doing bicep curls with the upper hand. Switch the hands. Now, keeping the upper hand steady. And these are your tricep curls. Switching that upper hand. Good morning, Joanne. Then, getting my chair. My feet are flat on the floor, 6 points of contact. Behind the big toes, behind the little toes, and the heels. Should be able to feel all 6 at all times. Taking that band, putting it under your legs. Crisscross above. Pulling it in nice and tight. And out, in. Try to keep those feet perfectly flat on the floor. As the resistance band pulls you back in, resist. You're using abductor and adductor muscles. Four count, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Legs are always moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Taking that band, placing it in the arch of one foot. The other foot stays nice and stationary. The torso is nice and tall. You let go of your band. No, don't let go of your band. And row. Check your breathing. Is your torso nice and tall? Is the foot you're not using 3 points of pressure on the floor? Then, anchor those elbows and bicycle. And then reverse bicycle. I'm going to reposition my resistance band so it's closer to the toes and tap or pulse. You're trying to keep that leg that's up in midair as stationary as possible. So it's your calves, your ankles, your feet that do all the work. And then let's bring out your inner ballerina. Point those toes forward as far as you can. And then very, very slowly bringing it back. As far back as you can. Feel that in the calf. And then forward. And you feel that in the quadriceps, the muscles above your knees. And then slowly back again. And then forward. And then we do the reverse with the other foot. So we place the band close to the toes. Anchor the elbows. Tap. And then all the way forward. And then all the way back. Good morning, Christine. And then forward. All the way back. All the way back. And then reverse bicycle. Forward bicycle. We are done with resist. Oh no, we're not. Sorry, one more. Ha-ha. Heel to the floor and row. Now we're done with resistance band. I'm going to get a drink. I'm going to get hand weights, but I'm going to return to the chair for the first couple of exercises. And this is the only time during exercise you're allowed to slouch. I need you to lean forward so that your full forearm is right against your quadriceps, your upper leg muscles. The only thing extending over your knees are your wrists and your hands. And you do extensions. Make sure those arms are resting so it's your wrists and your hands that are doing the work. Of course, if you want to, you can do both at once. Then flipping those arms over, you do wrist curls. Same thing, arms are right against your legs so that only your hands are moving. Then, bringing your feet comfortably, still about hip width apart. Bring the weights to the side and diagonal. This is our core workout. Make sure your torso is nice and tall. Feet are flat on the floor. You could do this one standing, of course, but our next exercise is seated as well. So I just thought I'd be lazy and stay here. When the weights are at the lowest position, bring them across your body. Then bringing those weights down, I'm going to use both my weights just above the knee. Torso's nice and tall, and it's up. There is no lean. You don't use your upper body to do the work. 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other leg. Up and down. Check your breathing. Hi, Nancy. Four count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do the rest of the hand weights standing. Chair out of the way. And hip width apart, bringing those weights back as far as comfortable. And very slowly bringing them forward and up. Next time we come forward, we're going to stay up and out and halfway in. Next time we're out, we're staying out. Palms are going down. Leaving those weights down by your side, bringing the feet together, bouncing. Then going very slowly up, and then very slowly back down. This works on your plantar fasciitis, which a lot of people have issues with. So let's strengthen while we can. We are done with equipment for today. I want to do both balance exercises, so that's going to take some time. Going to get a quick drink, and we're going to start with wall push-ups after I change up our music. Be right back, I hope. Toes are 1/2 to 3/4 of a meter away from the wall. The body stays a plank. There's no bending at the waist. Arms are out. If you choose, you can bring those arms down, bring them up quickly. Great practice to help with trips and falls. We can get our hands up to help with those falls. Much less serious injuries. I'm done with the wall. Just bending at the waist or hinging at the hips. Let gravity do its work. There's no pressure here. Just let gravity pull the body down. Good deep breaths while you're in this position. slow. This prevents blunt cooling, which is not effective when you get up too quick from bending over or sitting down and you get dizzy. So all the blood is rushed down to your feet. You do everything slow. We're going to do our first balance exercise. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see the position of my feet. One foot directly behind the other with a little bit of a space between them. I'm going to bend down and forward, not at the waist, just the knees. The back heel comes up, and then the front toe comes up. Good morning, Donna. And then toe. Don't stare at your feet. Pick a spot about a meter away from you on the floor and stare at it. It will help with your balance. Two more. And then just turning all the way around so that the other foot becomes the forward foot. Repeat the exercise. Back heel comes up, front toe comes up. Two more. And I forgot to mention that during all of these exercises, my chair is nearby, especially for balance exercises. If I need to, I've got something to grab onto. Hamstring, done very slowly. Then, keeping the torso tall. And then out to the side. Trying to keep the torso as stationary as possible. Making those hip flexors do all the work. And while I'm on this side, I'm going to do the other balance exercise. Chair is here if I need it. And the leg, outside leg comes up. Out, left and right, wiggle the toes, in, halfway down, back up, out, left and right, wiggle the toes, and down. To the other side. I'm going to start with the balance on this side. It's up, out, right, toes, in, halfway down, up, out, and down. Starting with the forward and back with the hip flexor. And then out. Hamstring. Remember, between the elbow and the shoulder. Not grab either of the joints. Remember, we're inhaling as much as we possibly can from the bottom of the lungs all the way to the top, and exhaling all of it. You should be gasping for breath by the time you're done. We'll add our arms in nice and slow. In. And out. And in. Before you go, there is a good chance I will be here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. All depends on what's happening around the house. If I am, it will be 125 beats per minute, so it's a little bit more get up and go. If you're available and you're around, watch for the notification around 9. Have a great day, have a great weekend. We'll see all of you on Monday.